Yeah, 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 yeah. You cooking with P. Yeah, 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 yeah. You cooking with P. Yep. You cooking with P. You cooking with P.
Hey, what's up everybody? This your boy, and thanks for tuning in to Cooking with P. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, the CEO of Donna's Designs, she made me a new apron, and can you see this? It says Cooking with P. So I want to give a shout out to Donna's Designs, and if you guys need a specialized apron made, IM me. And we'll see if we can make that happen. So I ran across this recipe for KFC chicken. So apparently Colonel Sanders had been married a couple times. I don't know exactly. I know at least 2. And so the second lady that he was married to had a nephew. And the nephew was going through an old scrapbook or something like that. And he found handwritten on a piece of paper was all 11 ingredients that they used in KFC chicken. And he basically spilled the beans. He just gave it up like, I give, if you want it, here it is. So they actually, I think they actually published it in the Chicago Tribune or one of those northern newspapers or magazines. But anyway, as you've seen, I have soaked my chicken thighs overnight, probably about close to 18 hours. In buttermilk and hot sauce. So it's been draining here for about 30-40 minutes. I got all my ingredients out here on the table, and I'm going to divide those up, but hey, we're going to see if this thing works, and we're going to try it in the air fryer. So I am going to get my seasonings and my flour ready, and we'll go from there. I'm trying to make this video kind of quick because I'm trying to move over a little bit into maybe the TikTok platform, and everything I've seen on TikTok is kind of short. So you guys see my videos, y'all know I'm 20, 30, 40 minutes. Brother can talk. So anyway, I will get some things together and I'll be right back. Thanks for watching Cooking with P. Okay, so I'm back. So what I did was all the recipes that I've seen, what they tell you to do is to put these magical 11 spices and herbs into the flour. So I'm gonna try something different. What I'm going to do is I am going to divide my spices and herbs in half. So half of it I'm going to put in the flour, and then the other half I'm going to put into a seasoning container that I emptied just temporarily. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put it directly on the chicken that's still a little moist from the buttermilk. And that way those seasonings will adhere to this buttermilk moist chicken. Okay, so as you can see, my chicken is here. It's still a little moist from the buttermilk. I got a pan underneath it so that, you know, the buttermilk can drain into the pan. I've got my flour here that has 1/2 of the called amount of spices and herbs that I need mixed in with 2 cups of flour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and use this whisk, and I'm just going to mix this up real good, real good. Sometimes I would take this flour, just put it in a plastic bag, throw the chicken in there. You remember shake and bake back in the day? My mom made shake and bake and I helped. Yeah, some of y'all too young to remember that. This is the container that I put all the seasonings in, the other half of all the seasonings. So we're gonna make sure we shake that up real good. And hopefully the holes are big enough, because when you got basil leaves and stuff like that, you know, those are a little bit bigger, so they may not come through the holes. But we'll see. May have to put it in something else. Oh, hey, looking pretty good so far. Shalom, like Michael Jackson said, shalom. Okay, so you can see what it's looking like down here, and looks like this seasoning is coming out pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the backside, because I got plenty of seasoning to work with. Hopefully I'm not overpowering this chicken with the seasonings, but we'll find out. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna let it go to waste. Matter of fact, if I have a little bit of this seasoning left, I'll just use it for the next time. So now I'm going to place these pieces of chicken. Let me see what my camera shot looking like. Yeah. So we're going to place these pieces of chicken over here. Let them get some flour on them. Wow, man, it smells like I'm in a restaurant. Cooking something a little special. Yeah, man. So we got 4. So one key thing that you also want to do is you want to turn these pieces of chicken in this flour probably about 12, 13, 14 times. Like my boy would say, what you said. Yeah, that's what he would say. What you said. Yeah, man. Oh, man, it's smelling pretty spicy up in here. Spicy. So yeah, we'll do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. That's 1. So we'll do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. That's 2. And that's 3. This will be 3. Yeah, kind of move your flour around to where, you know, make sure it gets in there good. Yeah, man. Ooh, 4. So you can see what we're looking at. Now I'm about to take these out and place them in the in my glass dish over here, to get them ready to go into the air fryer. And I'm going to tell y'all the 11 spices while I'm turning. So first you got 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2/3 tablespoon of salt. You have 1/2 tablespoon of thyme. You have 1/2 tablespoon of basil. You have 1/3 tablespoon of oregano. You have 1 tablespoon of celery salt. You have 1 tablespoon of black pepper. You have 1 tablespoon of dried mustard. You have 4 tablespoons of paprika. Let's see. Then you have 2 tablespoons of garlic salt, 1 tablespoon of ground ginger, and then 3 tablespoons of white pepper. That's white pepper. I've seen white pepper in my cupboard for years. I never used it. White pepper don't even sound right, you know what I mean? So anyway, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and it's starting to look pretty uniform. And Okay, we're back. We just cleaned up a little bit, not much, but we got to get this air fryer preheated. Okay, so we're back, and that noise you're hearing in the background is I'm actually preheating my, well, we got company. Come on in. Who is that? Oh, somebody was coming in. I forgot to turn that little red light on in studio. Can't remember what color it was. Anyway, so we're back. We're preheating the air fryer to 360 degrees. Now, I'm not a rocket scientist, but if I was KFC and I've been holding on to these recipes for years and years and years, and it's out of the bag, it's all over the internet, people in general are lazy. So why don't you just package this and put it in the grocery store? You know how Red Lobster has like a box of those cheesy little biscuits that you get? Yeah, it's in the grocery store. So if you want that cheesy biscuit that they serve at Red Lobster, you can get the box at the grocery store and take it home and make it. Same principle here. Why don't KFC just say, hey, this is the spices and the flour, kind of put it in a box like shake and bake. You can have the flour and all the seasonings and all that, and trust me, people would buy it. Okay, enough beating that dead horse. Okay, so now I'm waiting for this air fryer to heat up, and that buzzer means should be ready to go. Now, my air fryer has 2 layers. So what I'm going to do is, instead of cooking it for 18 minutes, I'm going to cook it for 9 minutes, and then I'm going to move the bottom layer to the top layer and vice versa. So that way we get an even cook on both trays. So let's go over to the air fryer. Okay, so forgive my audio. This air fryer is a little noisy, but as you can see, she is clean and ready to go. Try to leave a little air in between if you can. Now these trays are really small, but just for a more even cook. Alright, so we're going to close this. We're going to set it for air fry. And I think it's already at 360, so we're going to go for 9 minutes. I'm going to turn on the light because I definitely want to keep my eye on it. And because the element in this air fryer is at the very top, so that top rack, I may have to watch that because you have to watch that top rack because you don't want your chicken to burn because it's really, really close to an element. So anyway, all air fryers are different, and you just have to learn how to work with the one that you have. My wife has the one over here with the big basket. Unfortunately, she won't let me cook any meat in it because she's a vegetarian. So I respect that. So yeah, one of my executive producers got me this instant air fryer, and I love it. So anyway, I'm going to hit you guys back up in about 8-9 minutes, and then we'll see if we swap these racks out and go from there. So remember, you're cooking with P. Be right back. Okay, so the timer just went off for the first 9 minutes. I was in the garage. I was supposed to be washing the chicken. Just totally forgot. But anyway, we're going to take a look. So let me get something to protect my hand so when I pull these trays out, I won't burn myself. Anyway, so if we come over here, oh man, this looks pretty decent. Now that's the top rack. We're going to move it to the bottom. And then we're going to move the bottom. Boy, look at that. That's looking pretty decent. So we're just going to flip-flop these out. Swap them out, if you will. And we're going to let it ride another 9 minutes. And see what happens. So we go to air fry, 360. 9 minutes. Air fryer should be nice and warm. We're going to turn the light back on, keep an eye on it, and then, whoo, man, I can't wait to get a knife and fork and take a bite of this KFC style chicken. Man, remember, you're cooking with P. We'll see you guys in about 8-9 minutes. All right. Okay, so KFC chicken, the bell just rang. The bell just rang. I'm here to tell you, the British are coming. The British are coming. So, hey, the bell just rang. This KFC. Man, it smell like KFC up in here. Woo! Thank God I didn't go through the drive-thru. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So, I gotta get my mitt. These wraps are gonna be a little warm. Let's see what we got here. Oh man, Lord have mercy. Now those are beautiful. Those are beautiful. My goodness gracious, my goodness gracious. I got to get a plate. Oh, it's that time, and this is going to be really hot. But man, look at these. You see that right there? Don't that look like it just came out the bucket? Come on, man. Are you serious right now? Oh, it's juicy too. Juice just ran down the fork and hit me on the finger. Man, let me tell you something. Oh, we about to go in, people. We about to go in. Let me see. And make sure. Okay. Man, look at, see that? Look at that juice. Oh my gosh. Now, normally, I would eat chicken with my fingers. But since this is going to be really hot, because it just came out of the air fryer, thought I'd get a fork and knife. Smells so good. It's making, you know how it make your jaws draw up? A lot of love went into this. A lot of love. And my little dog walking around saying, please drop something. Please drop something. Wow. Now, I wish I had a piece of KFC chicken like right here next to this. And it's been a minute since I've had a piece of KFC. But man, this recipe is, it's almost like spot on, like for real. Yeah. Ooh, I want to taste some of this skin. Cause I love the skin on chicken. Hey, you guys stay safe out there. I love y'all. But I'm about to fix me a couple of vegetables and I'm about to sit down in front of the TV. Cause it's dinner time. All right, love you guys. Be blessed. Stay safe. Thanks for watching Cooking with P.
PJTV.